I thought I'd make a video today comparing the two most popular trim levels, the Lariat, which I'm sitting in, or the XLT, which I have sitting in front of me. For this video today, we are comparing the 2015 to a 2016. Now, I'm just going to start off by saying the only differences between these two trucks, well, from 15 to 16, was actually in here. So the 2016 gets Pro Trailer Backup Assist, and then the Sync 3, which is a much better system than my Ford Touch and that of the 15. In the walk around, I guess we're going to start with the XLT. So this is a 2016 XLT 302A 4x4 5-liter with 355 e-lockers in the back. I gotta say, great looking truck. I love the grille, the mirrors. I think those headlights work a lot better on this truck than they do on that truck. But hop on inside here. Cloth seats, you know, nothing special. They're okay. They're okay. I mean, they're not the most comfortable thing in the world, but they're pretty okay. Little 4-inch gauge cluster there. Toggle back this, you know, towing status, no active. Oh, I didn't do that in my truck. Okay, anyway, off-road status and so on. We actually have a physical key in the XLT versus the Lariat. We do not. We actually have a center channel there. Gives it better audio, I guess. I mean, it does. It's not as good as the Lariat by any means, but you know, still pretty good. This sync system comes standard in the 302A equipment group. It's really nice. This actually comes in any 2016 or newer F1, well, not any, but F150 and XLT 301A, I believe, or higher. You can change the theme and whatnot. Pretty nice. I like that one. I really like it in the dark, but change that night. Boom. That looks awesome. This is the V8, so you know, we just got traction control off, hazards, all that. CD player. XLT, so we got 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. E-locker right there. Trailer brake controller, all that. Just heated seats in this one. Single zone climate control here. Turn that back off. Plastic dash, you know, and then we got plastic, and then that's actually soft touch, which is kind of nice there. Got this nice flow through console, a twin panel moonroof, very spacious back seat. Yeah, just a very well equipped truck. This is the most popular truck in, I mean, America by far, and Canada. I love these mirrors though. I mean, this is like one huge benefit over my truck. You get to see everything. Versus those, I feel like you can't see anything at all. But very nice truck. Cruise, phone controls, volume controls, all that stuff. Nothing too special here. You got a column shift, physical shifter there with tow mode and sport mode and normal. And then in 2018 with the 10R80 transmission, they ended up giving you like an eco mode, and I don't even know. It doesn't really apply to me, so I don't really know. I don't really care either, but well, I do care, but yeah, very nice truck. 302A So physical key, as I already mentioned. Halogen tail lamps on this one. You can get LEDs with, well, the Bliss with LED thing. Just fell in the snow. All right. Dirty. That badge right there, that F150, you know, got moved down below for 2018 flex fuel for V8. All of that. You actually get running boards with this. My truck didn't come with running boards. Fog lights. Very nice truck. So let's move on to the Lariat. This is the Lariat 501A, so not the nicest by any means, but you get the lock, unlock there. Maybe. Okay, there you go. And so on. LED Bliss taillights, so those were options on the other one. Push button tailgate release, tailgate step, reverse sensors, which are actually on the other one too, I just didn't show it. Blind spot, didn't hop inside and show you. Here we got a much bigger screen, much easier to navigate, I think, anyway. They are interchangeable on that truck over there, too. But, power folding mirrors. This is the screen of 15 and 14, 13, all of that. It's just slow, it's, you know, nothing crazy. A CD player. This is 4A here, so all-wheel drive setting. Push button start. Dual climate control, which is on for some reason. Heated and ventilated seats. You got the toggle for the fan there. Floor shift, which I like. I mean, I like the column because you get more space in the console area here. But this is just nice and easier when you're making manual shifts and whatnot. Like, I mean, I like to do that because I wish it was a manual and whatnot. Flow-through console. This is actually real wood grain here. These are sensors for the alarm. Really nice to have. On the moonroof, obviously here. This here is actually soft touch. It's like a leathery type thing. This one also has the Sony premium audio, which is nice. This was also an option on the XLT. It doesn't have it though, but the mirror spotlights. So if I turn my lights on, click that and it'll light up. You can't really see it from in here, but yeah. And then same steering wheel. It's just got better looking trim on it. These knobs are better. I'll turn that back down. Trailer brake controller, all of that. This one also has the V8. Yeah. Awesome. Universal garage door opener for Lariats. The leather seats here. First off, I love the color. It's not for everybody, but I like it better than black. The black doesn't age well, I've noticed too. So like for used ones, you know, it doesn't age well. It's soft, but yet hard enough to the point where it's like super easy to clean and you're not going to damage it like you would a limited as easily. More wood grain. These are actually ambient lighting right there. So I apologize that it's so dirty in here, but it's just the way it is. It's winter, what can you do? So the Lariat gets more, you know, technology obviously, so it'll show me what gear I'm in right there versus in the middle of the screen on the XLT. It shows me my range always up there for fuel. I wish it had numbers for, you know, like coolant temperature, transmission temperature, all of that. Like the XLT has a transmission temperature gauge, but I don't know why. I could probably add one in there through forescan and whatnot, but real wood grain again. There's actually another ambient lighting or another ambient light down there. You got memory seats. I don't know if you can see that there. It's got 1, 2, 3, so I can click it and it'll go to a different setting. This is actually soft touch, unlike the XLT here. And then that's soft too. The steering wheel is actually softer. It's not a different material, but on the XLT it's worn like crazy. In 2018 they used a different material up there. Yeah, there really isn't that much difference between the two trucks. I mean, they are very similar in every way. I mean, they're as similar as you can get for being, well, not as similar, but very close to being as similar as you can get for being different trim levels. I mean, this one's obviously a different color interior and whatnot. This color interior is actually optioned on the XLT, as well as medium earth gray. You can get a gray interior in here. I kind of like it, but this is even better. And then you can get black, and then in the XLT you can get black with the sport appearance package. Then you can get the black and red with the XLT special edition package, as you can in here too. It's just leather. I went to Ford.com and spec'd out an XLT just the exact same way that one is, and it came out to 55,585, right? Then I did the Lariat 2, 58, and then I realized that one probably stickered at about 49.9-ish. I know that's not the most accurate system. 15 through 17 powertrain options include the naturally aspirated 3.5 liter V6. I have no idea what power number that is off the top of my head. I can try to put that on the screen if I can figure out how to do that anyway. If not, I can write that in the description below. But paired to the 6R80 transmission as your base engine, right? And you can move up to the 2.7 liter V6 EcoBoost, which cranks out, I don't know. I can try to put that one on the screen now too. After that, you got the 5 liter V8, which is in here. I would 100% say that's the best option. After the, and then the 5 liter cranks out 387 pound-foot of torque and 385 horsepower. After that, if we're going power-wise, you got the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6. For 2018, the naturally aspirated 3.5 liter EcoBoost is gone. Or not EcoBoost, naturally aspirated 3.5 liter V6, sorry, is gone, and it's replaced with a naturally aspirated 3.3 liter V6, still paired with a 6R80 transmission. Everything else gets a 10R80 transmission at that point. Next, you have the 2.7 liter EcoBoost, and then the 5 liter, the 3.5 liter EcoBoost after that, and then you have the 3 liter diesel, which is, I just jumped out of order, but the 3 liter PowerStroke diesel, which I think would be a really fun thing to get your hands on once the aftermarket starts coming out with those things. You know, put multiple turbos on there, rear wheel drive, you can build a really cool truck out of that, I think. And then there's also the high output 3.5 liter EcoBoost, which is found in the F150 Raptor and Limited. Then all of those would be paired to the 10R80, as I already said. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is. And then for the Lariat, 15 through 17, I feel like I'm in the way here. Lariat 15 through 17, base engine is the 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6. Again, same power numbers as before. I mean, it's not like Ram where power is different from trim level to trim level. Then you move up to the 5 liter, 3.5 liter EcoBoost, And then also in 2018, you gain the 3-liter PowerStroke, which is, and then, yeah, so everything else is the same as the XLT. It's just the XLT has the base engine, the 3.5 liter V6 or the 3.3 liter V6. And keep in mind, if you're going to get a 2018 or newer 5-liter, you want to make sure that it doesn't have some of the common issues. The 2017 or 15 through 17 had no common issues whatsoever with the 5-liter and the 6R80. It was bulletproof, it just was. The 11 through 14, so the old generation, had timing problems in the 5-liter. And then in 2018, with the 10R80, first off, they had some calibration issues in the beginning, which I don't know if they were fixed. Let me know in the comments if you do know that the calibration issues were fixed. And then they also had the potential to have some oil consumption issues. Now, I have read that if you put a oil separator in on an 18 5-liter, that goes away. I'm not sure how or why it would go away, but if it works, it works, I guess. Please, somebody, if you know how that would work and why your oil consumption would go away by putting an oil separator in, please let me know, because I have no idea. I feel like if it's catching blow-by, then it already was burned, in which case, unless you dump it back into the oil pan, it's not, or it's still burning oil. And that's not even pure oil anyway. That's more like gasoline, and yeah, it's just junk in there. So I don't know. I would love to know how, though, but yeah, so definitely a must-have for a 2018 or newer would be an oil separator, because apparently those work. I don't know how the world it would work, but you know. So yeah, let me know. Drop a comment down below on which one that you'd pick. The Sony leather, you know, with the motion sensors and the power folding mirrors, soft touch, everything, wood, real wood grain everywhere. I have no idea what wood that actually is. It changes from trim level to trim level, and then they also put new wood in there for either 17 or 18. So yeah, I would have no idea there, but yeah, let me know. I'd be curious to know. I mean, and some other videos like this, they didn't really go too deep into pricing. However, a lot of people said XLT for some reason. That's not my personal preference, and so I mean, if it is yours, let me know why too, because I'd be curious to know that. I think that just the Lariat is so much more for what you pay. You know, like, you don't pay very much for the luxury, if you know what I'm saying, based off of, like, the sticker for that, which, according to my math, is somewhere around $49.9, or it was in 2016, versus, you know, 50 through, like, you know, 55 for Lariat. I think that just what you get in here makes it such a much nicer truck than that one, for not much money. Like, not much more. I feel like that there should be more Lariats on the road, but, you know, to each their own. Well, thank you for watching. Sorry that I, stuttered as much as I did and all of that. I'm just trying to get correct information out there, and I don't want to miss anything. I'm not the best in front of a camera, as you can tell, but yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you would rather have, the XLT for, you know, a pretty good amount of money, or the Lariat for just a little bit more. Like, I mean, this is a higher end than the base Lariat too, so you could probably get like a Lariat for like 1,000, 2,000 more, and still get most of the things that were shown in here, except for probably blind spot and yeah, I think that's it, actually. So, yeah, let me know what you would rather have, the XLT or the Lariat. You know, I would rather have the Lariat. I'm pretty biased because, well, I mean, I bought the Lariat, and I would rather have that. And if I would rather have an XLT, I would have just went out and bought an XLT. So, yeah, I'm curious to hear what people have to say. Thank you for watching.